this physical body is just the vessel for my soul. My soul has been around since the beginning of time and will be around at the end of time. This physical body may come to pass, but my existence, my truth, my who I am will live on forever. And when people overcome the illusion of death and realize that we're all souls reincarnating to learn and experience and trying to understand something that's beyond ourselves, then we realize that the negative is good as the bad, and this death of this physical body is only the beginning.
What would you like to see people do?
I would like to see people start speaking their truth of who they are, what they really want from life, what are they trying to achieve. There's so many people that are stuck in the system, this organized system that's this reality, if you will, that's been pulled over our eyes, our minds trapping us within ourselves, within these confines. And I would like to see people take a moment and think to themselves, what do I really want out of life? What am I trying to do with my life? And go on faith. Go on faith and do what you need to do what you want with your life. How many people would have different jobs today if they all just started doing what they wanted to do rather than what they've been forced into doing? I want to see people start living their lives. I want to see people start finding the love for themselves, and sharing it with the world, sharing it with everybody. They need to realize that they're not just a small fish in the ocean, that, there's so many beautiful people out there living these lives, and they're trapped in their beautiful souls, and they have so much to share with the world, but they can't share themselves with the world because they're trapped in a reality that keeps them contained. They're not able to get out. They are afraid. They got fear installed, and they're afraid to share themselves. I'd like people to overcome their fear and start sharing themselves. How many times do we go to a supermarket, Walmart, grocery store, and how many people, every time you go, you see somebody new you've never seen before? You never knew that person existed until that moment, but yet you know nothing about them. How do you know that they don't have something great to share with you that's helped you with your life? How do you know that stranger you just stand behind in that grocery line is not the potential to be your best friend? How do you know there's not a reason why you're behind that person? Why people need to get out and conversate more, stop being afraid of who they are, share their experiences with strangers, because there's so many people out there that are looking for that conversation. They're looking for that hug. They're looking for that one moment to share their life with somebody, and it's all they look forward to, and they never get that chance. And they never get that chance not because people don't want to hear them or share with them. It's because they're afraid to share with them. So I would like to see people overcome their fears, step outside your comfort zone, share yourself with the world, be a part of humanity as a whole. Individual life is amazing, and you could accomplish so much, but what we can accomplish as a whole for this generation and generations to come, it can bypass anything we could possibly imagine. The human potential, it blows my mind to think about, but to get there, we have to step outside that box. We have to realize the extent of the reality that we're living in and how much fear and anger is being pressed onto us. We have things like cable TV, shows like Jersey Shore, spreading nothing but negative energy, ignorance. And people are accepting that and thinking it's okay because it's on TV. There's kids shows, Nickelodeon, Nick Teen. Well, it's about boys and girls and hooking up and material things. People need to realize what these companies behind these people that run the television programs are doing. They're telling you that this stuff is okay and it's acceptable, and everybody's accepting it, and it's really not. They're making it so that we are concerned about boys and girls and materialism, and we think it's okay to be ignorant to people because other people are, so we feel justified. And younger kids watch TV, and what they see on TV they look up to, so they think it's right, and it's installed from a child that it's okay to be like this. So people need to stop listening to the media. They need to Wake up and realize that, and realize the intent. That's probably the most important message to people. Look at the intent of everything you do in your daily life. What is the intent behind that TV show? What is the intent behind that movie? Is it trying to spread love and happiness and make your life better? Or is it filling you with negative energy and making you think that the wrong things, what we would call the wrong and negative things, are okay? If we want to live in a better, peaceful world, we need to start taking action. We need to start acting like it. We need to stop allowing this reality to control our lives. We need to stop allowing the fear to control our lives. We need to step up and speak our truth, stay true to ourselves, and remember that we deserve the best. Every one of us deserves every possible opportunity to reach our potential. And if the things around you in your life are not helping you reach your potential, then they shouldn't be in your life.
Alright, is there anything else you would like to say at this time about any of those topics?
I would like to touch on love. I would like people to realize that we can't continue to live in a world that is controlled by anger and hate and vengeance, ignorance. We need to realize what is beautiful about being human. We need to realize that we need more love in our lives, in our daily lives. We need to share love with more people. When we live a life that's based out of love and for the betterment of humanity, naturally our lives are going to fall into place. We could spend all of our lives trying to search for what's going to make us happy, and what's going to make us happy in the external world is nothing compared to what's going to make us happy inside us. People need to take a moment and look within. They need to look within themselves. They need to see that what their flaws, I guess you could say, not flaws, where they could better themselves, where they can let things go and bring other things into light. People get so caught up in drama and conflict, being mad at each other, families feuding and hating, and they don't realize what's really important is the fact that they're sharing their lives with somebody else. So people don't take a minute to realize, need to take a minute and realize how precious life is. This is a gift. This is something to be cherished. This is something to honor, to love to be a part of, to share with the world. This is something not to be taken for granted, to be grateful for, to allow yourself to have conflicts with your family, friends, is really just hurting yourself. And it's avoidable. People let their egos get in the way. They feel wrong, justified in their actions. But people need to take away the conflict and the drama, and they need to remember what's important, that we're all human, and that we're all here we all want to live happy lives. And if we all want to live happy lives, why are we doing so much to create hell within our lives?
And is that all?
I think that's all. I think I'll end it with that. With telling everybody who watches this that truly, within my heart, I love you. I respect you for who you are. Your individuality is such a beautiful thing. Keep on being you. I would never try and force my belief system on you. All I would ask is for you to analyze it, see how you feel about it. Keep being you and doing what you do, but be a more positive